I know I'm breaking my promise, and I told you I would have that cursed RPK build review today, but we got bigger news that a lot of you will like even more, or might even hate. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and yesterday in the middle of the day, the official XDefiant Twitter account dropped a premature nuke on us, basically revealing probably all of the noteworthy patch notes for the upcoming patch, which I still suspect will be on Wednesday, August 28th. So let's go over everything they mentioned because I've already seen a lot of people confused, angry, and happy. A whirlwind of emotions, so let's get everyone on the same page. Let's start off with the rank changes. They said faction limits are coming. And the word choice here is super important because previously they'd been discussing and throwing around ability limit, which would also be fine, but is very different from what they said here, faction limit. So I have to take this to mean that only one person on your team in ranked can play a faction at a time, so no more having to deal with 4 phantoms. So that's a huge W, but is it enough to bring people back to ranked? I doubt it, but let's push on and check out what else they're changing. So the second one is no RP loss in bronze, and this is a questionable decision, and I honestly don't know how to feel about this. Doesn't really affect me personally since I'm no longer anywhere near bronze, but still an odd choice. Let me know what your take is in the comments on this. And then the last thing about ranked that they put on here is faster RP progression, which we already knew this is nothing new to anyone. We just need to know how much RP, because right now you can win like 2 games and speed through a whole division. The better choice would be just to cut the divisions down to 5 or 6 instead of 10, instead of giving out more RP. But I guess the end result is the same, so that's all fine and dandy. But will this really solve all of the issues with ranked? It'll slowly start to get more people into higher ranks, thus allowing for shorter queue times in those ranks. But Smurfs will still Smurf. Wait and see. The next half of this is what is dividing the community, or what's left of it anyway. And you need to make sure that these are read very carefully as to not misunderstand. So right off the bat, they nerfed air strafing. I know a lot of you have been in my comments asking if they fixed one of 3 things: netcode, hit reg, air strafing. Well, here it is. We don't quite know yet how they nerfed it, but they said it's nerfed. So we'll need to wait until the official patch notes come out to see how they go about this. Then they also reduced the jump and crouch animation transition speeds. I'm almost certain this should fix the bunny hopping entirely. And actually, someone made this exact suggestion in a comment on one of my other videos recently, I think. And for those that cry about movement nerfs, please spare me. Spamming is not movement. And if you need more than 1 jump to kill someone, let alone 3 or more, you don't really deserve that kill anyway. This is the most annoying, cheesiest, stupidest looking thing to see someone do. Just immediately as soon as they see someone and start shooting, just jump, 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 jump. I've even seen people do it shooting at someone, not even looking at them, which tells me either you have scripts programmed to jump for you, or it's just built into your brain that you can't even help yourself. Either way, you have a problem. This next one is one that a lot of people might misunderstand, where it says spam penalty adds max sway at 4th input instead of 5. And I've already seen a few people say that it was already like this, so nothing's really changing. And currently, you start to get the sway penalty at the 4th jump or crouch. Then it increases at the 5th jump or crouch. Now it'll just auto kick in with max sway on the 4th jump or crouch. Not a huge change, but it should help out some. Then the last one says jump height and landing speed reductions capped after 3 jumps. Not really 100% sure on what this means, but I'm taking it to mean after your 3rd jump, you hit the cap on jump height, meaning jumping 4, 5, or 6 times, or however many after the 3rd one, will all make you jump the same height after that one. And then also the same with the landing speed reduction. Curious to see this in action or a full patch note on it or something, because maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But this is also all part of a new effort that they're doing to keep people informed called Community Loop. And I'm struggling with how I feel about this because yes, I've been asking for more communication on things. So this in turn could be a good thing, but I don't really like the format. I would really like to see them do something more of like a Trello board to keep us updated. That way we can get visuals into what they're aware of, what they're working on, and what's coming in the next update. Also, I really hope this isn't the best they can do after getting more people added to their team. Overall, I just feel like there's a lot of inefficiency going on behind the scenes. Could be way off, but things just seem all out of whack to me, and that's just my 2 cents. But I do think this is at the very least a step in the right direction. Now, where's the custom matches? This better not be all we get in this next patch, because if it is, it's just another letdown. Still nothing addressing smurfs, cheaters, netcode, hit reg, any of it. In fact, we haven't had anything addressing netcode or hit reg since preseason, if I remember correctly. Post-edit Nightfall here with some clarifications on things, because why they couldn't put this in the original tweet, I'll have no idea. But Aches tweeted hella late clarifying a few of the changes to the movement, so the air strafing is reduced, not taken away, to make it look less jerky than it was before. I'm okay with this, and then the animation speeds are slowed down in third person, meaning the way that you see or perceive somebody jump or crouch repeatedly is slowed down, but there's no change to how it feels to you. And again, I feel like this is a good thing. And then the last thing about the jump height, I was right about most of it, but with the clarification, I'm not really a fan, because it just means that the third jump and beyond will no longer slow you down and make you feel like you're going through mud anymore. So this part is actually kind of a movement buff, if you ask me. And I still stand by, you shouldn't need to jump 3+ times to get a kill. And instead of worrying about jumping so much, you should probably focus on improving your aim. But again, just my 2 cents. So let me know down in the comments what you think of all of this. Is this update enough to revive ranked? And do you like the movement nerfs / buffs or whatever you want to call these? And I'll catch you in the next one.